Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depends on what time you're watching this video right now. So, in this video, our objectives are to utilize the div tag to group HTML elements for layout purposes. The second one is to integrate the div tag, overflow, and float properties to align text and images effectively. So, I will be using the details below to achieve the objectives, and our target is to create something like this. So we have here the web page that I have created using the details below here. Okay, so I'll just make this smaller so that I can copy everything quickly. So first, let's open our text editor. So I will be using Sublime Text in this video because we usually use Sublime in our classes at school. So first, let's save our document. Click Save As. I'll just save it into the HTML projects here. Um, multicultural.html. So let's save it. There. So let's just title this one Integrating uh, div tag. I'll just copy this one here, div tag, overflow, and properties. There. So first, let's format our body first. Let's change its background color, style, background color. So I'll just use this here, light sky blue. Light sky blue. Let's change its font family to Courier. I am putting the font family, or I'm formatting the font style of the body into font family Courier, so that I won't have to put this formatting into each of the tags here. So all of the text in this project will have the Courier font style. And then let's use a text align. Let's align all text into center. And now let's create the our heading. So our heading should be multicultural month, and the description will be this. So let's use the p tag to put these details. I'll just organize it. Let's save it. Let's open our work. It's in the documents, HTML files, image projects, and multicultural month here. Okay, there. It's better. It's good. It's working. So now let's go back to our codes here. Okay, so now we will be inserting all of this. So our target is to align text and images in one line, right? So if we're just going to insert the image just like this, so let's use the img tag, insert this image. Let's use this header. Let's just use h2 since we're using h1 already. And it's just uh, subtopic or a topic of our main topic, multicultural month. And of course, the description will be p tag this. Okay, so if we do it like this, it will show up like this, right? We're in the image first and then the uh, text below. So what we'll be doing here is we will use the float attribute, a style attribute with a float property. Let's put it in the left. Anyways, let's just put HR here to create a line there. As you can see, the text now is in the image now is aligned with the text. Let's just put margin here in the body tag, in the body element. The top will be 0% margin. Both sides will be 10% margin, and then the bottom will be 10% margin as well. Let's save it. There, that's better. Okay. So now, if we just do it like this, so let me copy that one. Let me paste it here so that I won't have to do all the codes again. I'll just change the content. I'll just change the second image into this. American culture into this. Second culture. And of course the description. Copy and paste. Let's reset. Control S. Let's go back to our page and then refresh. Wait, let's change its size first. Width of the image, let's just make it 30%. Copy that one and then paste it here on our second image as well. Save it, refresh. There, as you can see, now it's quite cluttered already, right? That's why we will be using here the div tag. So we will use div tag here, and then we will put the ending or the closing of the first div into here. Okay, now div here will put all of this information or data into one container. Okay, when we say container, it's like a pail or a tub wherein all of the data is in it. Okay, so let's save it. So you can see it's still not working. That's why we will have to use the style attribute overflow property with auto auto value. So let's save it, refresh. Now as you can see, the image and this specific image and this specific data only, which is inside our first div tag pair, is only in this line. Okay, so that's how overflow style with the overflow property and then the float style float property works. Okay, so let's continue. Let's just, we want to make it alternate, right? So this is left first and then let's go to the right. The second image should be in the right. So we change the float of the second image into right. Save it, refresh. There. So first, let's just change the width of our text. I'm sorry, the font size. The font size of this, the header, the main header will be 500%. And then I'll just copy that one, paste it on our P here, P element here. Let's make this 150%. Save it, refresh. There. Now we have a bigger text for our web page. Let's also make this a little bit bigger. So H2 elements, let's make it 300%. And then the description will stay 150%. So just copy that one and paste it here. Save it. And there, that's better. Okay, so let's also copy that and then paste it here. Save it. Refresh. There. Oops. Let's just make this maybe 130. Fresh there. Okay, now we're done with the last part. The last culture is Japanese culture. Oops, I think we forgot something here. We need to put another div here so that we have another container for the American culture. So let's just copy all of it. Copy all the div element for the American culture. And then let's paste it here. Let's change the content. Last part. Third image culture. Let's copy this one. Anyways, I got these pictures from internet as well. I prepared it so that we can have a faster um, video for now. Let's paste it. Let's change wait a- Japanese culture. Change the content. Paste. I'll change this into left so that we'll have the alternate information for our web page. There. Okay. Let's just put BR here so that it would look clean and neat. Let's put BR after or break lines after the containers. Save it. Refresh. Wow, that's better. Okay, so that's the end of our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below or feel free to message me, especially for my students. You can always contact me anytime you want. I'll try to respond immediately as soon as I can. Okay, thank you so much and have a good day. Bye bye.